everyone, it's Lucy from KBeautyHobbit.com. Today I want to tell you about some of my favorite lip products. Most of these are going to be Korean with a couple exceptions. Lips are one of those areas that often get neglected, yet taking care of them goes way beyond aesthetic. For me personally, when my lips get dry, they start to crack and bleed and it's just physically uncomfortable, so I try to prevent as much of that as possible. The first thing I've really been enjoying is this Brillie 3-step lip care system. It's the step 1 from the system specifically. I've reviewed all of the whole system, all 3 steps on my blog. I'll put a link in the description box, but this step is the one that shines for me. It is an exfoliating mask. It has texture of almost like a clay mask, but you put it on for a minute and then wash it off with a washcloth, and it takes off all of the dead skin without any harsh rubbing and no irritation, at least for me. It leaves my lips really soft and smooth, and then I usually follow with a nice ointment or balm of some sort, and the effect is very good. Another exfoliating product I've been loving is this Whamisa lip scrub. This is a more traditional physical exfoliator, however it is definitely not harsh. It looks like this with sugar granules in it. It does have a scent. It's not necessarily pleasant or unpleasant. It smells kind of earthy, but it's really lovely to use, and again, my lips are nice and smooth afterwards. I usually do exfoliation 1 to 2 times a week, and if it's 2 times a week, then I'll use the other exfoliator one of the days, and then this Whamisa one the second day. After exfoliation, I like a good balm or ointment. I've been doing some research on different brands, not all of them Korean. So I've had the Laneige lip sleeping mask before. That was fine. Kind of took forever to use up though, and I don't love the pot application or the pot packaging because every time I have to dip into it, and if I lost the spatula basically immediately, and then if I have nails like I do right now, they're not super long, but still that ointment gets under them, and just from the sensory perspective, kind of unpleasant. So I ended up getting this Dr. Paw Paw ointment. They make different ones and some of them are tinted. For starters, I chose the unscented or their original balm. It is not scented and it is not tinted, and it can be used on anything like cuticles or whatever. I use it on my lips. This is what it looks like. It is clear and it's kind of, yeah, ointmenty without being heavy. It's actually really nice to put on. It looks almost like a gloss, but it's thicker, so it stays on better, and I've used it during the day and before bed. It's not the heaviest lip balm that I've ever tried, but it's really nice. It's also vegan and cruelty-free and fragrance-free if those things are important to you. I do want to try some of their tinted ones because they look really cool. Speaking of tinted things, I've been loving, and I've talked about these before, these are the Muse tinted lip balms. I have 3 colors, Lusty, Petal, and Bud. Bud is my favorite. It's this one right here. But these are lip balms that I tinted, and surprisingly, they don't imprint too much on my mask when I wear a mask at work. They will leave marks on like your coffee mugs. They're not particularly long lasting, but they're nice and moisturizing and just really nice to use if you have dry lips, and regular makeup products only accentuate that, but you still want some kind of color. This is a really good option. More of a makeup product that's not a balm is this Aromand Glasting lip tint. That's what I'm wearing right now. I love this so much. It does not highlight the dry areas on my lips should I have some. It just kind of coats everything, and as I wear it, it's not long lasting either. It will leave marks on people and cups, but as it wears off, it does so evenly, so you don't look patchy. And if you don't want to touch up throughout the day, you don't have to. I typically don't touch up. I put something on before I leave, and then I don't usually do anything else until I come home. Last but not least, arguably the most important lip product, not Korean, but if you have a Korean or Japanese analog to this, please let me know because I've been searching for one. This is the Vanicream Lip Protectant Sunscreen, and it comes in a little squeeze tube. Not my favorite format necessarily, although I don't know how else they would do it, but as you use up more and more of this, you have to kind of squeeze it more and more and whatever. But It is a lip SPF. It does have a white cast. It's kind of cool looking actually. It makes my lips look frosted, but it's super, super important to protect your lips from the sun because you can get skin cancer on the lips, which is difficult to treat, and of course removing it can be very disfiguring. I can't even imagine the psychological, the emotional implications of dealing with something like that. I did notice a couple years ago a couple small pigmentation spots right on my lip. It's not a big deal, it's not medically dangerous, but it really freaked me out and shook me up and made me look for a solution to that. I've tried some other balms that were really, really, really white casted. This one is not so bad. I don't mind this one. So I don't necessarily wear it if I'm just going to work, but if I'm going for a walk, which we've been doing more lately because it's been nice, definitely use this. And like I said, if you have some kind of Asian alternative, please let me know in the comments. That's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching. I hope this was useful. Please share with me your favorites. Let me know what other videos you might want to see. I always love filming content, but it's extra special if it's something that you actually want to see and find useful. You can find me on Instagram at KBeautyHobbit, in my blog KBeautyHobbit.com, and in my private Facebook group Korean Beauty Fanatics. I will see you in my next video. Until then, please remember to always listen to your skin. Thank you so much.